Welcome to my Systeme.io countdown timer tutorial where I'm going to show you how to add a countdown timer on one of your landing pages. It's very easy to do, and if you'd like to follow along, I will leave my link down below in the description where you can click that to either get Systeme for free or simply use it for easier login access. So here is a random sales letter that I just created, I put together, and I'm going to show you how to add that countdown timer onto it. So let's hover over the specific landing page that we want to be on. So it's a sales letter here, and go to edit page. So what you want to do is, if you look at the left side right here, we have elements, and if we scroll down ever so slightly, because let's say go past it, there we go. So it's going to be countdown. So what we want to do is drag and drop it wherever we want it to go. So we could put it here. I would say anywhere towards the top is always going to be a good section, because it's going to, obviously everyone's going to see it who comes to the page. If you put it all the way on the bottom, there's going to be a lot of people who don't scroll down all the way. So if you do have it say on the bottom, make sure you also have one up top too. So once this is here, what you want to do is click on the gear right here. And what we can do, there's going to be the countdown type. So if you go right here, obviously for me, it's going to be America, New York, 'cause that's my, where my time is. So fixed date and time. So it can be on a specific date when you want it to kind of expire at what specific time. And then of course, action when countdown expires. Do nothing or redirect to a URL. You're probably going to want to redirect, given the fact that if something is ending, if you just stay there, it's going to make it seem like it hasn't ended, if you know what I mean. So there are a few other options. There's going to be delay. There's going to be daily, which means just like every day at a specific time. And of course, same as deadline funnel settings, which I'll show you that as well since it's kind of related. But let's just say we want fixed date and time, enter URL. And don't send your traffic to AOL, disclaimer, they have plenty of it. So if you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can do that to make it stick out. Text font size, same thing. If you want to do the color as well, really depends on what you have going on here. Usually something that you want to make it pop out. So that's going to be up to you. We have margins and of course where it's going to be visible. Overall, pretty simple stuff. Let's click on Save Changes. And I'll just preview it very quickly so you can see what it looks like. Okay, pretty simple stuff. There's going to be our countdown timer. Once it's done, we're getting taken to a completely different page because this is going to be gone. Okay, so let's click back. I'll talk a little bit more about the deadline. Let's go back here. So if you did want to operate with deadline settings, it's going to be slightly different. So I will read over this so you can see the difference with what it's going to be. So the deadline page feature is used to push prospects to take advantage of an offer. You'll have the option to define a time frame after your contact has opted into a funnel and at the end of this period. All the pages of the funnel will redirect to the page of your choice. You're only able to use the deadline feature on order form and sales page funnel steps. All other steps are available as the funnel step to redirect to after the deadline has expired. So keep in mind if you're wanting to utilize this like it says on the order form and sales page, these are going to be great spots where you can use that because ideally you want to use this after someone opts in and it's like, hey, you have less than a day to take advantage of this discount. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to get it. So that's probably when you're going to want to use the deadline feature. Aside from that, everything else, you can always just use the countdown timer, which I talked about. So there will be some of these features here where you can enable it, how many days it's going to expire, what funnel step should it be redirected to after. We'd probably want to create that, and time when deadline page should expire. Okay, so that's going to be the details and overall how to create a countdown timer. Very easy to do. And of course, if you want to kind of update a little depending on the sale that you're having or what you're going to be promoting, you have the deadline feature as well. That should just about do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.